Hello, and welcome back to RoadTripVia, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 819. The category is Brainy Tuesday number 46. This is the 21-question trivia quiz where all of the questions are just a little bit harder than our normal pub quiz. They come from all different categories, but the level of difficulty is just a little bit higher than normal. So, good luck on today's trivia quiz. Question number 1. She married Epimetheus, the brother of Prometheus, who accepted the gift that Zeus had given her for her husband. Meaning all gifted, what is the name of this mythological first woman whose box contained all the evils of the world as well as hope? The woman with the box is Pandora. Question number 2. Under his rule, Narses and Belisarius reconquered Italy. A 50-year peace was reached with the Persians, and the bubonic plague ravaged the empire. Who was this Byzantine emperor, the husband of Theodora, who is best known for his legal codes? His name was Justinian. Justinian I. Question number 3. The hero is punished by Father Dolan, terrified by Father Arnell's sermon on hellfire, and finally leaves Ireland. What is the title of this autobiographical novel, originally published as Stephen Hero and written by James Joyce? The answer is Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Question number 4. It stimulates the breakdown of glycogen to glucose in the liver, which provides needed instant energy in a fight or flight situation. What is the name of this hormone secreted by the medulla of the adrenal glands? The answer is epinephrine, or adrenaline. Question number 5. It has an equatorial distance of almost 75,000 miles and an atmosphere of hydrogen, helium, and traces of methane and ammonia. What is the name of the 6th planet whose largest satellite is the only natural satellite in the solar system with a substantial atmosphere? The 6th planet is Saturn. Question number 6. Among her lesser-known works are South Moon Under, Golden Apples, and The Sojourner. What is the name of this Pulitzer Prize-winning novelist best known for the story of Jody and the fawn he adopts in The Yearling? Her name is M.K. Rawlings. Question number 7. He destroyed his Man at the Crossroads when John D. Rockefeller Jr. objected to the inclusion of a portrait of Lenin in the mural. What is the name of this artist, a friend of Leon Trotsky and the husband of Frida Kahlo? The answer is Diego Rivera. Question number 8. What is the title of the 2-part religious allegory written by John Bunyan and first published in 1678, in which the Valley of the Shadow of Death, Vanity Fair, and the Celestial City are visited by the main character, Christian? The answer is The Pilgrim's Progress. Question number 9. What popular television show's best-known episodes include Mirror Mirror, The Carbomite Maneuver, The City on the Edge of Forever, and Where No Man Has Gone Before? That last episode title might give it away. It is Star Trek. Question number 10. What is the name of the element with atomic number 3 and symbol Li, whose hydroxide compound is used to thicken grease and extend the life of batteries, and its carbonate compound has proven useful in the treatment of manic depressive disorder? The answer is lithium. Question number 11. The human body is able to synthesize 10 of them, but needs 10 more to be supplied in the diet. What is the name of these building blocks of life, whose examples include phenylalanine, tryptophan, and aspartic acid, which join via peptide bonds to form proteins? Those are all amino acids. Question number 12. At the age of 11, he became ruler of Fergana, and 10 years later made himself ruler of Kabul. In 1522, his victory at the Battle of Panipat led to his rule over Bengal. Who is this father of Humayun, the first Mughal ruler of India who shares his name with a famous elephant? His name is Babar. Question number 13. His most famous speeches include the 1838 address to the Harvard Divinity School and the 1837 Phi Beta Kappa address known as the American Scholar. Who is this American transcendentalist whose other writings include Nature and Self-Reliance? His name is Ralph Waldo Emerson. Question 14. Poland became independent. The Dardanelles were permanently opened, and Serbia would extend to the sea. These were provisions of what address from 1918, which also called for open covenants openly arrived at, and the formation of the League of Nations? The formation of the League of Nations was a provision from the 14 Points address. Question 15. According to the legend, after the Greeks won a 490 BC battle over the Persians, news of the victory was brought by the runner Phidippides to Athens, over 26 miles away. Commemorations of that run have been given what name in honor of that battle? It was the Battle of Marathon. That run is now called a marathon. Question 16, lasting from 230 to 140 million years ago and composed of the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous periods, what was the name of the era that is often referred to as the Age of Reptiles? The answer is the Mesozoic era. Question 17. This is the instinctual force of life, unconscious, uncontrollable, and isolated. What is the name of this internal force described by Sigmund Freud, that accompanies the ego and the superego? The term we're looking for is id. I-D. Id. Question number 18. I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night. These words by Shakespeare are spoken by a character in what play about a prince of Denmark who goes mad? That Shakespeare play is Hamlet. Question 19. Some chief battles were at Alma, Inkerman, and the famous Siege of Sevastopol, and was the scene of Florence Nightingale's heroic activities as a nurse. What was this war against Russia, which lasted between 1854 and 1856, and also included the Battle of Baklava? The answer is the Crimean War. Question 20. He was born Thomas Lanier, but what dramatist of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and The Glass Menagerie changed his first name to Estate while in his 20s? The name he goes by is Tennessee Williams. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of RoadTripVia. Check back tomorrow. I believe we're doing another Who Am I? It might change depending on if I can find enough people for the Who Am I. Thursday will be a random trivia, and then Friday we'll have Friday night pub quiz like usual. What is not usual is over the weekend we had, I think I got almost 100 new subscribers. I was not expecting to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of March. I thought it would happen sometime next month, but because of a huge weekend, for whatever reason, we got 100 new subscribers, almost 100. It brought us up over 5,000 subscribers. That was a huge milestone. It wasn't that long ago we hit 1,000 subscribers, so now we're 5 times that. I'm very appreciative, not just for the new people who are subscribing, but YouTube doesn't recommend these videos unless people watch them every day and people like on them and people comment on them and people want to be reminded when they pop up. The more that happens, the more YouTube suggests it to other people. So I am well aware that it's the people who watch this every day, who are always commenting, who are always sending me emails and suggestions and talking in the the premier chat. That kind of stuff really helps this channel, because then YouTube takes that information, puts it out to other people who may be interested in trivia channels. And I really think this is a pretty good format to play trivia if you like this type. So the trick is now trying to get it out to more people. And the more you guys like it and share it and comment on the videos, the more people YouTube recommends it to. This weekend was a prime example. We had a ton of new subscribers. We're over 5,000. I just wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate you guys watching. Here is question 21 for today, Brainy Tuesday number 46's tiebreaker. Peruvian Indians taught French missionaries how to use the bark in 1630, but it was not isolated until 1820. What is the name of this drug extracted from the bark of the cinchona tree, which is a cure for malaria? I may be pronouncing that tree name wrong. The cinchona or the cinchona? What is the name of the drug extracted from the bark of the cinchona tree, which is a cure for malaria? The answer is quinine. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you guys again. 5,000 subscribers strong. What a milestone. Thank you. See you tomorrow.